I come from a business owning family, and I grew up watching my maternal grandfather, my maternal uncles, and my own father build businesses that have stood the test of time, both here in India and back in the UAE. I myself, as you already know, am a business owner with nearly 2 decades experience. Here are 10 essential steps that you have to keep in mind if you are in the process of starting a new business. First one is the business idea. I will have to divide this into two categories. Is your idea going to be unique, something that's going to disrupt the industry that you are going to enter, or is it going to be something that people are already selling? If it is a unique idea and you intend to disrupt the industry, then there are chances that the road ahead is going to be very difficult. But if you do push through, then there are also chances that your business is going to scale. Now, on the other side, if you are going to sell something that is already existing in the market, you will have to face stiff competition from other players. So that's something that you will have to brace yourself for. The second step is to conduct a thorough market research. Recently, I was having a conversation with a friend who intends to launch a stretch mark reduction oil in collaboration with some Ayurvedic experts. I remember him telling me that it was a very unique idea and he hasn't seen anyone selling the exact same thing in the Kerala market. A week or two later, I happened upon a reel on Instagram where an Ayurvedic expert was showing how she makes a stretch mark reduction oil from scratch. So it was already existing, but my friend thought it was something that was completely unique. So this is where you as a wannabe business owner have to put aside your rose tinted glasses and get cracking in terms of research. You will have to do qualitative and quantitative research depending on what product or service that you are going to sell, and make sure that there are actually people who are okay with parting with their hard-earned money to buy your product or service. The third step is business plan. Plan your long-term vision, mission, your goals, your target market, whom are you going to sell to, how are you going to sell, how are you going to reach your target market, what your financial projections are going to be. All of this should be planned out for. Now, obviously, when you actually launch your business, there are chances that things are not going to go in the way that you planned, but having something already written on paper will make you feel confident when things are going wrong or not in the way you expected. The fourth step is to get your business registered. I know a lot of women business owners tend to not register their business thinking that it's going to save them money, but if you are here in the industry for a long term, then having your business registered is going to save you from a lot of legal implications in the long run. Make sure you're obtaining necessary licenses and permits depending on whatever product and service that you're intending to sell. The fifth step is funding. How are you going to fund the business? Are you going to take money from your savings, or are you going to reach out to a bank or an investor for loans? Many times the initial expenses are going to be way over than what you would expect or budget for. So make sure you have enough buffer as liquid cash. The sixth step is to come up with a catchy and memorable name and also work on your branding. Now remember, branding isn't just your logo or the color palette, it's more than that. So don't get so caught up in the details that your business doesn't see the light of the day. The seventh step is financial management. Have a separate business bank account to manage your business's finances. It's always best to not mix up your personal bank account with your business's bank account. Get an accounting software. There are so many now to track your expenses as well as income. The eighth step is marketing. How are you going to market your product or service to reach your ideal clients? Are you going to be marketing only on online platforms, or do you intend to have a combination of both online and offline marketing strategies? The ninth step is sales. Generally, people club marketing and sales together. However, after many years of experience in business, I have come to learn and understand that marketing is the process of bringing in leads and sales is the process of converting that leads into paying customers. If you as a wannabe business owner feel that your communication skills or interpersonal skills aren't fit for selling, then you should work on improving those skills, or hire someone who's good at it. The 10th and final step is operations and logistics. How are you going to build the product that you have in mind, and how are you going to deliver this to your customers? How many employees would you need to start with? Are you going to start on your own and do everything on your own, or are you going to hire more people and start with a team? Before I wrap up this video, there's one more thing that I would like to remind you of, and that is continuous learning and adaptation. You as a business owner will have to stay updated on industry trends, technology updates, and customer preferences. Be open to constructive feedback. Be open to making changes and pivots as and when required. Generally, when we start a business, we think it's going to go one way, but it goes the other way. So be open to learning from mistakes and pivoting as and when required. If you are a seasoned business owner or someone who is thinking of starting a new business, you might want to check out my 12-month mastermind called Elevate, where I coach and mentor business owners just like you. Tap on the link in the description below to book a 20-minute, no commitment discovery call where we'll sit together and assess whether Elevate is a good fit for you and your business. Before you go, make sure you subscribe to my channel to not miss out on future videos.